Hello, everyone. I'm Sign1News anchor Martha Anger. Here's a quick look at the top trending stories making headlines today. If you post an interesting comment during this update, we may add it at the bottom of the screen. Today, the White House focused on gun control, and President Joe Biden presented a list of reforms for Congress. Ghost guns are guns people can put together at home from kits, so they're hard to trace or regulate. But classifying some of their parts as firearms would change that. The rule would also require manufacturers who sell parts to assemble ghost guns to be licensed and to run background checks on potential purchasers. Biden says he also wants Congress to mandate background checks for all gun sales, ban assault weapons and high-capacity magazines, allow gun makers to be found liable if their products are used in a crime, and fund crime prevention and policing. Senate Republicans have a history of blocking gun control efforts, so historically, gun law changes don't come quickly or easily. Here's a look at the map showing where Russian troops continue to invade in eastern Ukraine. They are the areas in red. A senior Ukrainian official says the invasion in the Donbas region has already begun, and Ukrainian civilians are being warned to get out. Officials are also reporting Russian President Vladimir Putin has appointed a new general to manage the war in Ukraine. His name is Alexander Zhivornikov. He is the same general responsible for the devastation over Syria, and Putin hopes he will deliver victory for him in Ukraine. Something weird happened in New York's Times Square over the weekend. A couple of manholes exploded and caught fire, sending hundreds of terrified people screaming and running for their lives. First responders did not reveal the cause of the explosions or the fires, but did report elevated levels of carbon monoxide. The force of the explosions could be felt in several buildings, but no injuries were reported. Authorities in Chicago have arrested 45-year-old Michael Lelko for concealing the deaths of his mother and sister by burying them in plastic containers in his backyard. The case started last August after police did a wellness check at Lelko's house. When asked about his mother and sister, Lelko said his mother died in 2015 after hitting her head when she was pushed by his sister. He said he buried his mother in the backyard and then did the same thing when his sister's body when she died from COVID in 2019. Lelko was not charged with killing them because deterioration of the bodies prevented the medical examiner from determining the causes of death. But he will likely face federal charges for fraudulently cashing his mother's Social Security checks. The baby formula shortage we've been reporting on is apparently getting worse. In many parts of the country, retailers are being forced to ration their supplies. Walgreens is limiting shoppers to 3 infant and toddler formula products per transaction. And cities like San Antonio and Minneapolis are reporting out-of-stock rates for certain formulas above 50%. Part of the problem stems from an Abbott Nutrition recall in mid-February for select lots of Similac and other formulas made in Sturgis, Michigan. Manufacturers are ramping up production to make up the difference, but they admit it may take weeks for them to catch up. Here's a quick look at the top 5 movies at the weekend box office, starting with number 5. The Batman fell to 5th place, but made another $6.5 million for a domestic total of $359 million. Ambulance opened in 4th place with $8.7 million. That's the lowest debut for director Michael Bay's career. The Lost City checked in at number 3. $9.2 million gave the rom-com adventure a domestic total of $69 million. Morbius only managed 1 weekend at the top of the box office and then fell to 2nd place on ticket sales of $10.2 million. The new number 1? Sonic the Hedgehog 2 debuted at number 1 with $71 million. That's an opening weekend record for lead actor Jim Carrey and for a video game adaptation movie. Today, Monday, is the perfect time to give your dog or cat some extra love. It's National Pet Day. Fun fact, animal welfare advocate Colleen Page founded National Pet Day on April 11th, 2005. While loving our pets is something we do every day, today also encourages animal adoption. Pet advocates say the special day is a good time to sort through your favorite animal's toys and throw away the ones that are no longer safe. It's also a good day to make sure your pet's vaccinations are up to date. You already know how much we love our Sign1News fur family. We show them off as often as we can. Animal advocates are urging pet owners to do the same. Share pictures of your favorite forever friends on social media. Sign1News will be broadcasting updates Monday through Friday. Then this Saturday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, join us for a live panel of diverse guests to discuss the hot topics of the week. A big thank you to our Sign1News app supporters. You help make this broadcast happen. You can download the Sign1News app by heading to the App Store or Google Play Store on your smartphone, and you can also watch on Apple TV, Amazon, and Roku.